is unclear, which was to Twitch has always operated from fear. They were afraid other websites would cannibalize their audience, Mixer. So they bought streamers. They thought YouTube would take their viewers, so that they bought broadcasting rights, LCS and OWL. They thought big music would come for them, so they spent millions building libraries and licensing rights. Meanwhile, YouTube built systems to address these problems long term and instead was willing to fail for years, knowing a better future was possible. Twitch is now in an unenviable situation. They've allowed high brand risk streamers to be a significant percentage of their audience. The team responsible for the enforcement, trust, and safety can't determine who should and shouldn't be on the platform. They can't do this because they're human and have inconsistent or, by some opinions, malicious policy coming from the top. They insert their opinion and pick favorites because that's what humans do. Twitch communities are outraged, justifiably, that certain streamers get chosen to stay on Twitch and others are permanently banned. Twitch is shoehorned into this position of picking favorites. It can never work. The website quality will continue to go down and advertisers will continue to leave. The choice ahead for DJ Clancy is clear to me. You must either ban all controversial extremist content or none of it. And because a competitor already exists, where all content is allowed and owns 10% of Twitch's audience, Kick, the choice is pretty clear. This means politics, all sides, hateful content, and so on. Some people may argue that this line is unclear, which was true in 2015 when we were figuring out advertising, but today it's very clear and these categories are well understood. You can see such a level of what's controversial or not on YouTube's pages when you upload a video. You can try forcing this content into categories and then demonetizing the content, but it's too far gone, and the Twitch Kingmaker system still throws that content to the top of discovery. You can't fool advertisers, and this is a stopgap that might at least help temporarily. The worst place to sit though, is in the middle. And that's the problem here, the waffling. By being half in on every decision, Twitch has managed to anger everyone, advertisers, viewers, streamers. I don't care if it's a super villain level take, but Twitch was much better as a gaming focused website. It could have been the live streaming platform for everyone, but again, the systems weren't built, and that ship has sailed to YouTube and TikTok. By removing all controversial content and bringing it back to gaming, music, crafts, etc., you pull back advertisers and your core audience. Your CPMs go back up, and you can serve less ads for more money. You appease Amazon and almost completely end the debacle that is selective enforcement of policies. You heal. I don't know if Twitch is willing to make the tough decisions. Along with the above, you probably need to massively cut staff. 500 last year was a start, but it's still bloated. Then you need to rebuild the trust and safety team, apply policy evenly to every broadcaster, and start work on true ad filtering. But it starts with banning all extremist and political content. Twitch has proven it's incapable of handling the responsibility of moderating their website. The line has to be drawn here. When you make extremist mistakes, you have to enact extreme solutions. I used to love people having good vibes and sharing epic moments together in gaming. I used to love the community. Fixing this will require ruthless executive oversight. But without it, we'll continue to see the slow and sad decline of the platform so that many people fell in love with it in the past. This is dumb. This is dumb. So I understand a couple things about this. One is that political streamers are cancer. Political streamers are cancer. Twitch's ad system puts you in a situation where managing this like free speech approach, or not even a free speech approach, managing like any sort of like taking a risk on political content creators is a shitty situation. Don't get me wrong. I feel too orange today. That's better, I think. Yeah, including me. It is a shitty situation. it is it does seem like a pretty unsustainable situation. It does. However, I feel like there's a much easier solution, and that is working backwards from here. Working backwards from here. Lycan, thanks for the 3 months. Working backwards from here, working on some way that you can direct maybe your more vital ads this way, your less vital ads this way. Things like reforming the trust and safety team in such a way that puts incredible pressure onto Hasan. Maybe even retroactively banning Hasan for as a platform, by the way. I'm not talking about ethics. I'm not talking about what's right. I'm not talking about what's right. I'm talking about what's like, if we're looking at it from like the sustainability of the platform through advertisers, etc., getting rid of Hasan deals with this. The other political streamers don't get views like that. Not really. When we're talking about the political streamers, we're talking about Hasan. We view him as a group because he has orbiters, but those orbiters only get views because of Hasan. And the views that they get don't really compete or compare. We're talking about Hasan. Hasan has created a tornado around him. For that has created a situation which is they can't sustain. Yeah. But like the thing is, that's like from the platform perspective. When it comes to advertising and stuff like that. When it comes to like the actual streamers, and if you focus on the gaming, I don't think gaming content is necessarily even like, there's a lot of gaming streamers and stuff